Top 10 bowlers in world. The best bowler in cricket plays a crucial role in a team, responsible for delivering precise and skillful deliveries to dismiss opposing batsmen. Their ability to consistently take wickets and control the game's pace makes them a key asset. A successful bowler often possesses a combination of speed, accuracy, and strategic thinking to outsmart batsmen and contribute significantly to the team's success. But before starts our video, please like the video and subscribe our channel. Here is the top 10 such bowlers in the history of the world so far. Number 10, Lasith Malinga. Lasith Malinga, the former Sri Lanka fast bowler, was known for his unorthodox and effective bowling style, particularly in limited overs cricket. As of my last knowledge update in January 2022, here are some key records and achievements associated with Lasith Malinga across different formats. Test cricket, fastest to 50, 150, 200, and 250 OD wickets. Malinga held the record for being the fastest bowler to reach various OD wicket milestones during his career. Most wickets in a calendar year in ODIs. Malinga took 56 wickets in ODIs in 2014, setting a record for the most wickets in a calendar year, most wickets in T20 internationals. Malinga is one of the leading wicket takers in T20 internationals, showcasing his effectiveness in the shortest format. Hat-trick in T20 internationals. Malinga is the only bowler to have taken 2 hat-tricks in T20 internationals. He achieved this feat against Bangladesh in 2014 and New Zealand in 2019. Other records. Most wickets in T20 leagues. Malinga has been a successful performer in various T20 leagues around the world, particularly in the Indian Premier League, IPL, where he is one of the leading wicket takers. Number 9, Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit Singh Bumrah, an Indian cricketer who competes internationally and for his country in all game formats. Bumrah rose to fame because of his unusual movement and overextended elbows. Bumrah is a key bowler for India, known for his exceptional performances under pressure. ICC Cricketer of the Year. Bumrah was named the ICC Cricketer of the Year in 2018. Number 1 OD bowler. Bumrah has achieved the number 1 ranking in the ICC OD bowlers rankings. Number 1 T20I bowler. Bumrah has reached the number 1 ranking in the ICC T20I bowlers rankings. Maiden Test 5-wicket haul in South Africa. Bumrah took his maiden 5-wicket haul in Test cricket against South Africa in 2018. Number 8, Mitchell Starc. Mitchell Starc is the left-arm fast bowler of Australia. Here are some notable records associated with Mitchell Starc, the Australian fast bowler, across different formats of the game. Test cricket. Best bowling figures in a test match. Starc holds the record for the best bowling figures in a test match by an Australian bowler. He took 13 wickets for 140 runs against Sri Lanka in 2016 at Galle. Fastest to 100 test wickets for Australia. Starc became the fastest Australian to take 100 test wickets, achieving this milestone in 22 test matches. Hat-trick in a test match. Starc has taken a test hat-trick, achieving the feat against New Zealand in Perth in 2015. Hat-trick in T20 International. Starc has taken T20 International hat-trick, achieving the feat against Pakistan in the 2012 ICC World 20Bs. Fastest to 150 wickets in Test cricket. Starc is among the fastest bowlers to reach 150 Test wickets. Joint fastest bowler to reach 100 OD wickets. Starc shares the record for being the joint fastest bowler, in terms of matches, to reach 100 wickets in ODIs. His quickest ball was recorded at over 160.4 km per hour. He has taken the 7th most wickets for Australia in Test match cricket since December 2022. Number 7, Dale Steyn. Dale Steyn, one of the finest fast bowlers in the history of cricket, has an impressive record across all formats of the game. Here are some key records associated with Dale Steyn. Test cricket. South Africa's all-time leading wicket taker. Steyn is South Africa's leading wicket taker in Test cricket, with over 400 wickets, fastest South African to 100 Test wickets. Dale Steyn reached the milestone of 100 Test wickets in just 20 matches, making him the fastest South African to achieve this feat. Fastest to 400 Test wickets. Steyn reached 400 Test wickets in 80 matches, making him one of the fastest bowlers to achieve this milestone. South Africa's all-time leading wicket taker. Steyn is one of South Africa's leading wicket-takers in ODIs, fastest South African to 100 ODI wickets. He reached the milestone of 100 ODI wickets in 58 matches. Number 1 ranked test bowler, Steyn held the position as the world's top-ranked test bowler for an extended period during his career. ICC Cricketer of the Year. Steyn was named the ICC Cricketer of the Year in 2008. Hat-trick in Tests. Steyn is one of the few bowlers to have taken a hat-trick in Test cricket. He achieved this feat against India in 2010. Best bowling figures in a Test innings for South Africa. Steyn 7 for 51 against India in Nagpur in 2010 are the best bowling figures in a Test innings for a South African bowler. Number 6 Shoaib Akhtar. Shoaib Akhtar, known as the Rawalpindi Express, was one of the fastest bowlers in the history of cricket. While he did not have a lengthy career due to injuries, he left a significant impact and achieved notable records. Here are some key records associated with Shoaib Akhtar. Fastest delivery recorded in cricket. Shoaib Akhtar bowled the fastest delivery in the history of cricket, clocked at 161.3 km per hour, 100.23 mil prati ghanta against England in the 2003 Cricket World Cup. Fastest to 100 Test wickets for Pakistan. Shoaib Akhtar achieved the milestone of 100 Test wickets in just 23 Test matches. Fastest delivery in ODIs. Shoaib Akhtar bowled the fastest delivery in the history of ODIs, recorded at 161.3 km per hour, 100.23 mil prati ghanta against England in the 2003 Cricket World Cup. Fastest to 100 ODI wickets for Pakistan. Shoaib Akhtar reached 100 ODI wickets in just 59 matches. Hat-trick in ODIs. Shoaib Akhtar is one of the few bowlers to have taken a hat-trick in ODIs. He achieved this feat against the West Indies in 2003. T20 Internationals. Fastest delivery in T20 Internationals. Named one of the Wisden Cricketers of the Year, Shoaib Akhtar was honoured with this recognition in 2003. Career best bowling figures in Tests. Shoaib Akhtar's best bowling figures in Test cricket was 6 for 11 against New Zealand in 2002. Number 5 Sir Curtly Ambrose. Sir Curtly Ambrose, one of the most feared fast bowlers in the history of cricket, achieved several records during his illustrious career. Here are some key records associated with Sir Curtly Ambrose. Most 5-wicket hauls in an innings for West Indies. Ambrose took 5 or more wickets in an innings 22 times in Test matches for the West Indies. Best bowling figures in an innings for West Indies. Ambrose holds the record for the best bowling figures in a Test innings for the West Indies. He took 8 for 45 against England at the WACA in 1993. Most wickets in a calendar year. In 1993, Ambrose took 94 Test wickets, which is a record for the most wickets by a West Indian bowler in a calendar year. Most wickets in a World Cup edition. Ambrose was the highest wicket taker in the 1992 Cricket World Cup, taking 24 wickets in 9 matches. Fastest bowler to 400 Test wickets. Ambrose reached the milestone of 400 Test wickets in just 79 matches, making him one of the fastest bowlers to achieve this feat at the time. Named one of the Wisden Cricketers of the Year, Ambrose was honoured with this prestigious recognition in 1992. Number 4 Wasim Akram. Wasim Akram, one of the greatest fast bowlers and all-rounders in the history of cricket, achieved numerous records across various formats. Here are some key records associated with Wasim Akram. Most Test wickets by a Pakistani. Wasim Akram retired with 414 Test wickets, the highest by any Pakistani bowler at the time. Test hat-tricks. Akram is one of the few bowlers in Test cricket history to have taken 2 hat-tricks, most ODI wickets by a left-arm fast bowler. Wasim Akram held the record for the most ODI wickets by a left-arm fast bowler until it was surpassed by Chaminda Was. Fastest to 500 ODI wickets. Akram was the quickest to reach the milestone of 500 wickets in ODIs at the time of his retirement. Most ODI wickets for Pakistan. Wasim Akram retired as Pakistan's leading wicket taker in ODIs with 502 wickets, only player to achieve the ODI cricket double, 5,000 runs and 500 wickets, most wickets in a single World Cup edition. Akram took 23 wickets in the 1992 Cricket World Cup, helping Pakistan win the tournament. Fastest to 400 wickets in Test cricket. At one point, Akram was the fastest to reach 400 Test wickets, most wickets in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Akram held the record for the most wickets in Sharjah, a venue where he delivered numerous memorable performances, most wickets in all international cricket formats combined. Wasim Akram is among the leading wicket takers in the combined tally of Tests and ODIs. Number 3. Glenn McGrath. Glenn McGrath, one of the greatest fast bowlers in the history of cricket, achieved numerous records and milestones across different formats of the game. Here are some key records and achievements associated with Glenn McGrath. Test cricket. Most wickets by a fast bowler. McGrath is the highest wicket taker among fast bowlers in Test cricket, with 563 wickets. Best bowling figures in an innings. McGrath's best bowling figures in a Test innings are 8 for 24 against Pakistan in Perth in 2004. Most wickets in a calendar year in Tests. McGrath took 96 wickets in Test cricket in 1999, setting a record for the most wickets by a fast bowler in a calendar year. Most wickets in Ashes series. McGrath is the highest wicket taker in Ashes series history, taking 157 wickets in 30 Ashes tests. One-day internationals. ODIs. Best bowling figures in an innings in ODIs. His best bowling figures in an ODI innings are 7 for 15 against Namibia in the 2003 Cricket World Cup. Most wickets in Cricket World Cups. McGrath is the highest wicket taker in the history of the ICC Cricket World Cup, with 71 wickets. Other records. No balls. McGrath was known for his remarkable control and discipline, rarely bowling no balls in his career. Wisden Cricketer of the Year. McGrath was named one of the Wisden Cricketers of the Year in 1998. ICC Hall of Fame. In 2012, McGrath was inducted into the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame. Number 2. Shane Warne. Shane Warne, one of the greatest leg spin bowlers in the history of cricket, set numerous records across all formats of the game. Here are some of his key records. Test cricket. Most Test wickets by a leg spinner. Warne is the highest wicket taker among leg spinners in Test cricket, with 708 wickets. Most Test wickets in a calendar year. Warne took 96 wickets in the year 2005, setting a record for the most wickets in a calendar year. Most Test runs without a century. Warne scored 3,154 Test runs without ever reaching a century, a record for the most runs without 100 in Test cricket. One-day internationals. ODIs. Most wickets in a calendar year in ODIs. Warne took 62 wickets in ODIs in 1999, setting a record for the most wickets in a calendar year. Most international wickets by a spinner. Warne held the record for the most international wickets by a spinner until he was surpassed by Sri Lanka's Muralitharan. Most Test wickets at a single venue. Warne took 195 wickets at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, MCG, which was a record at the time. Hat-tricks. Warne is one of the few bowlers to have taken a hat-trick in Test cricket. He achieved this feat against England in 1994. Number 1. Muralitharan. Muralitharan is regarded as one of the greatest spin bowlers in cricket history. He is known for his unique and unorthodox bowling action, exceptional control, and ability to spin the ball both ways. Muralitharan, the legendary Sri Lanka off-spinner, holds numerous records across all formats of the game. Here are some of his key records. Test cricket. Most Test wickets. Muralitharan holds the record for the most wickets in Test cricket, with 800 wickets. Most 10-wicket hauls in a Test match. Muralitharan achieved 22 instances of taking 10 or more wickets in a Test match. Most 5-wicket hauls in Test innings. He has 67 instances of taking 5 or more wickets in a Test innings. Most wickets in a calendar year in Tests. Muralitharan took 90 wickets in the year 2006, setting a record for the most wickets in a calendar year. One-day internationals. ODIs. Most ODI wickets. Muralitharan is the leading wicket taker in ODIs, with 534 wickets. Most 5-wicket hauls in ODI innings. He has 10 instances of taking 5 or more wickets in an ODI innings. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe the channel.